Good morning, everyone, and welcome to October the 25th, 2022. It is Tuesday, and I hope all of you are doing all right with all the chaotic and hectic energies that is currently surrounding us in the astrological environment. So, the solar eclipse in Scorpio occurs this morning, and today is a very unique day that asks everyone to really dive into their own subconscious minds, with much of the day pointing towards our need to focus our energy on meditation. It's a very important time for some very much needed self-care. Is for the news and media are getting to you guys emotionally. Don't even look at the things that might upset or trigger you today. It definitely might mean having to turn off all your social media, stay off of the platforms, hiding your phone, and stepping away from your PC, computer, laptop for a real, true period of a true self-care and rest, and in order to truly reset yourself with this solar eclipse in Scorpio. There is also a very strong conjunction between the sun and the moon. They are both in Scorpio, and Scorpio is a pretty fierce sign, and it is going to kick up a lot of stuff for us all at the same time. So it is quite a channeling aspect in the astrological world, especially because the sun is moving through Scorpio, and this enhances the intuitive abilities of our minds. So today is the perfect day to write in your journal or to dive into the intense self-help work or self-development work that you need in order for you to move forward. It's a great time also to discover hidden things about yourself that you haven't been able to connect with because of the state of the world that has been a distraction for us all. So removing yourself, withdrawing, and going into solitude or even isolation if necessary doesn't mean that you don't care, right? Empaths and other extremely sensitive people are going to be even more clued in to the vibrations of the community surrounding us without even having to go online. So we will definitely all still be in touch with the collective and what is going on energetically with them as well. This is a Today you might be a bit teary and emotional. Scorpio really does dive deep into the emotions, but it brings us the kind of energy where we can say, I had a good cry. In other words, it's a good cry kind of energy that is surrounding us today, and it's really, really healing. Remember to allow yourself to cry if you have to. So that you can release these emotions through your tears in order to make space for the new and the fresh, right? Some healing modalities that could really, really support you today with the solar eclipse in Scorpio could be include playing your favorite music. It really is healing. It can be really, really healing, and it can certainly lift your vibration. Dancing, singing, taking a soothing bath. Remember, water. Scorpio is a water sign, so water could be very healing for us all today. Remember to hydrate, drink lots of fresh, clean water. You can take a soothing bath, and you can even just chill out and regroup into the evening, right? So, with this dramatic solar eclipse occurring in the sign of Scorpio for us all today, remember that Scorpio is one of the most emotionally intense signs of all, if not the most. So, there's definitely plenty of potential today for shock and drama, especially around issues regarding love or money. The fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, will be most likely to find surprises coming their way today. The fixed signs will be most affected today by the solar eclipse. And for all of the rest of us in the other zodiac signs, the challenge may be keeping the emotional level low enough so that we can actually discern and understand what is happening around us. So it's very important to try and keep your emotional levels low and not explosive today. So this eclipse really has the potential and the vibe of being noisy and quite chaotic on a personal level. Let's do a quick run through each zodiac sign and how they might experience today on the 25th of October with this solar eclipse in Scorpio. For the Aries collective, your sense that a secret has been kept for far too long, or that someone holds more power than what they should. So you are going to be sensing secrets that might have been kept for too long, or that certain people are holding more power than what they deserve or what they should. And today you will feel the desire to take it upon yourself to expose these secrets, or power hungry person or people. Aries, just remember, don't do anything rash. There may be stakes that you don't understand or forces at work that you don't know about. Be sure to do your homework, Aries, before you make any moves today. For the Taurus collective, worries about not having enough money or material possession could creep in for you today, Taurus. If you need to make some solid career or budgeting plans, go ahead and certainly do that. But also try to recognize that your anxieties may be a little bit irrational. Perhaps you are feeling emotionally vulnerable, so you will be looking for a concrete cause to blame. Look deeply within yourself today, Taurus, in order to figure out how much of your anxieties are real and how much of your anxieties are purely psychological. For the Gemini collective, you aren't usually oversensitive, Gemini, but today it is going to feel as if your skin has become incredibly thin. People's careless comments could wind you up more than you care to admit, but try your very best, Gemini, not to lash out against them in retaliation. That's too easy, and it's not going to assist the situation in a positive way. Talk to these people instead, or just wait for this touchy phase to pass for you. In a day or so, you will definitely be feeling much more like yourself again. For the Cancer collective, it's a very good day for spending some close one-on-one time with your sweetheart if you have one, or if you are single. Take advantage of today's deeply passionate vibe by connecting with someone who is near and dear to you. This could be a best friend, a close relative, or even a favorite pet. Today is a day for exploring emotional connections, Cancer, and rejoicing in their depth and complexity. This is truly what makes your life worth living. So do embrace these energies for yourself today, Cancer. For the Leo collective, a romantic relationship could intensify for you today, Leo, for better or for worse, regardless of whether things are blissful or rough between yourself and your partner. They will be intense either way, and it might be a little bit hard for you, Leo, to take things lightly in any way today. This is just one of those days when you might experience a wonderfully passionate connection with your sweetheart, or you might go through emotional torture, only to realize later that things weren't nearly as bad as you thought. So, Leo, my advice would be to not respond, to try your very best to breathe through these few days, and you will come out on the other side all right. For the Virgo collective, mysteries of any kind will hold particular fascination for you today, Virgo. Um, you want to understand yourself, and you also want to know what makes other people tick. This is a day for that. So a tactfully worded question could lead you to a deep, intriguing conversation with someone. So to embrace that opportunity if you have the desire to understand yourself and also understand what makes other people tick, Virgo. By talking with others about their own problems and feelings, you will gain understanding about your own. Just be sure not to judge or criticize when someone shows you their innermost worries and fantasies. And I actually had a Virgo come to my rescue recently, so they're good for us all today. We can certainly depend on Virgos to give us a little bit more perspective on our worries and problems, including for themselves. For the Libra collective, today is going to be a good day to be introspective, especially if you feel that some area of your life is out of balance. If you have been having trouble with a particular relationship, look within yourself first before pointing the finger at anybody else. Ask yourself the question, Libra, how may I have contributed to the difficulties in this relationship? And go ahead and be self-analytical today. It's easy to analyze others as well, so you will have a better grasp than usual of the reasons behind other people's behavior, Libra. For the Scorpio collective, today it's going to feel easy for you to accomplish your goals because you are going to be extremely single-minded in your focus. You take a scientific approach to answering any question, looking deeply into the evidence that you collect, testing it out, and drawing the best conclusion you can draw based on what you know. Scorpio, if you find anything in your day today that doesn't make sense to you, continue digging for the truth. You will definitely uncover all kinds of secrets and mysteries if you just keep looking and continue to process the information that you uncover. For the Sagittarius collective, learning is one of your lifelong loves today, Sagittarius, and you will find that today it's going to be easy for you to learn something interesting. Your mind will be attuned to research, so dive into library stacks or databases that still have secrets to reveal to you. Take a scientific approach to organizing what you find. Mull it over without making any decisions as to whether you believe it or not. The more information you gather, Sagittarius, the better you will understand the bigger picture. For the Capricorn collective, it's going to be a good day to apply yourself to your work because your focus is legendary and your energy will be running smooth and deep today. Just remember, Capricorn, to make time for friends and family as well. Strengthen the emotional connections you share with someone close to you, and let them know that you are thinking of them and that all your hard work is in their name or for their benefit. This could turn out to be quite a sentimental day for you, Capricorn. For the Aquarius collective, it is fair to say that you are going to be in a brooding mood today. You, Aquarius, who pride yourself on really being swayed by your emotions, today prepare to be pretty swamped with emotions, passions, worries, regrets, all of those things. So, Aquarius, if you are feeling vulnerable today, remind yourself that you are an intelligent, hardworking, and stable person. And if you need to create greater stability in some area of your life, such as financial, professional, or romantic, it's a good day today to make that start. You can do it. Definitely you can. So do use your ability and your gift to work through dramatic emotions in a logical manner from the mental space. And lastly, for the Pisces collective, your inner strength is going to be quite formidable today, and it will shine out of you like a beacon to everybody near you. And make no mistake, this is going to be a quiet but gentle strength that makes it even more intense than something aggressive or out there in other people's faces. You are going to be filled with a sense of calm and certainty today. Whatever is before you, just know that you can do it, Pisces. You can trust that you will handle any problems with love and conviction, and this self knowledge is going to feel pretty wonderful to you today, Pisces. Then, for our card reading, we are using the Lightseers Tarot deck as well as two cards from the Animal Spirit Oracle. And first card out is the Eight of Pentacles here, and the Eight of Pentacles is similarly the card of the apprentice learning their skills, honing their skills to be fine-tuned so that they can step into mastery, right? This is a card of hard work, but with this solar eclipse in Scorpio, as well as a new moon today, I will make a separate video for you guys regarding the new moon in Scorpio today and its importance. This Eight of Pentacles really refers to us focusing on becoming masters on our journey, throwing out anything that is not going to assist us on our path to self-mastery and self-realization. So this is very strong energy for us today all to be focusing on. Again, everything is happening for us and not to us. So everything that we are facing in the astrological environment, in this cosmic soup that we are in, is for us and not happening to us. Right? Second card out is the Six of Cups. Definitely there is going to be a feeling of nostalgia and melancholy in the air today, thinking back perhaps to how things used to be, to how things used to feel, to how life used to be before all these major changes and deep awakenings have been hitting us. So it's always important to remember to take some time to grieve those things that have been lost, in order for us to process the loss or the change in our lives and in order to move forward. Sweet memories could rise up for us all today, especially regarding connections to loved ones and loved things and loved experiences in the past. And it's okay today to be nostalgic, to remember these things, to feel its beauty within you once again through our memories. We can very, very easily tap into the energies and the feelings that were surrounding those connections. So if you are missing something or someone that has left your reality, all you need to do is sit down, remember them, and allow the emotions to flow, the emotions that contain the same energies that were present at the time when these connections and experiences were active in your life. So I feel like for us today, this could be quite supportive, right? Also, it's a card for me indicating that we have to connect with our inner child within and give as much love and support as necessary. And third message with this card, do connect with your own soul and your higher self today for guidance and support, and to be soothed when you need that. Third card out for us is the Empress. And the Empress strongly comes up for me today with two messages. Number one, a great level of self-care is required for us all today. Certainly do focus very much on self-care, because literally we are all in the process of birthing our new and higher version of ourselves, right? And secondly, with this moon and sun in Scorpio, you might discover things in yourself that you haven't burst into the world yet. So do have a look out for that, because it's coming up in our card reading. You might just spot something beautiful that you can birth into the world and into humanity for the benefit of us all. Fourth card out is the Five of Wands, and this is a card indicating competition, strife, obstacles, and today it really comes and brings out the energy of obstacles and things standing in our way of us embodying, reaching that flame of our innermost self, of the best, most highest vibration that we can embody. Today, really look at the things that might be hindering your ability to be the highest vibration that you can be, and set your intention to drop it out of your reality. Things are tough enough for us all. We can certainly do with kicking things to the curb that doesn't help us along our way to get rid of obstacles, right? And this card under the deck fell out, the Hanged Man, the underlying energy, I would say, and the underlying advice from our guides. Surrender. The hangman surrenders in that position, and this is the most important energy that comes from this card for me today, is for us to just surrender to the energy surrounding us today, to the processes that we are all going through in order to fulfill our soul goals and our soul contracts. Don't give up, you guys. Don't let go. Hang in there. Literally, this card is so on point. Just hang in there. And if you have to sacrifice something, oh man, trust me, it's hard. I know it's hard to sacrifice, but sacrifice and surrender is going to be our saving grace. It's no use trying to hold on to things that has to leave our realities. So just hang in there. I promise you, things will change again, and our perspectives will change again. For now, just try and breathe through it, hold on, hang in there, and remember to sacrifice and surrender those things that the universe is asking you to sacrifice and surrender. I've got to sneeze, you guys. Okay, I'm still handling it. Right, then the Spirit Animal Oracle comes out with two very beautiful messages. Number 41, the Nightingale Spirit, which makes us the promise that regardless of what we might be going through, what we might be facing in our realities today, what we may be asked to let go of and release, we've got to remember that love is all around us. We've got to remember that these things are happening for our highest good and greatest soul growth. And we've got to remember that these things are happening to us in the most loving way possible. And sometimes that most loving way possible is tough love. Just remember, you are loved, you are supported, and all of this is happening for you. Also, you can only experience love all around you and surrounding you when you nurture and foster and grow love within yourself first. Ultimately, that is what it's all about, our internal worlds and self-validation and self-love. We cannot give what we don't have to give, and we cannot receive that which doesn't vibrate in our internal environment. So the Nightingale Spirit really asks us to focus on creating love in our inner worlds so that we can experience love in our external realities. And last card, the Snake Spirit. Snake Spirit is number 55. Fives are the number or carries the vibration of change, and sometimes unwilling change, right? So we can certainly be prepared for changes being pushed onto us, but these are all for our highest good. The fives are always tough. It's a tough vibration. It's a vibration of unwilling change. But do accept it and do surrender, because it's going to help us to heal, to get rid of the things that are holding us down. Imagine if the snake resisted the shedding of its own skin. It would be trapped in a space that's just too small to contain its greatness and its power. The snake realizes, can you imagine? Can you guys imagine having to shed your actual skin in one go to crawl out of an old prison that was the skin? Can you imagine the courage that that has to take? And the snake does it willingly, sacrificing part of itself, an old part of itself, in order to grow and to become bigger and to embody its bigger self, right? So don't resist, you guys. Again, a message saying this is happening for us, not to us, and it's a time for us all to heal today. Do your healing, shed those old skins, no matter how painful it might be. Rip off the band-aid and get out of that restrictive old skin that might have kept you prisoner and that might have kept you small. See, let's not stay small. Birthing can be a quite painful experience. We always think of the mother doing the birthing and the pain she experiences, but let me tell you, that little child passing through the passage of the birth canal is going through it. It's under pressure. It's being squeezed. It's not an easy journey, taking that final push out into this reality. Yet the child doesn't resist. The child doesn't resist the process and stay inside, because that will mean death and decay. So let us all allow ourselves to be rebirthed, because these are the energies that are supporting us so strongly today. You guys, I really wish you the best of luck. As always, I'm sending you my most huge amounts of love. I hope you enjoyed the setup of the video today, to be able to see the cards properly, and my little bouquet with a rhodonite, a stone of Scorpio. Remember to ground. Let me know if you like this setup. And then also remember, I will later today be uploading a video talking about the new moon in Scorpio, also happening today, and the wonderful energies that are surrounding this new moon, and how we can embrace it for our own benefit and forward movement. Once again, like always, I love you all very, very dearly, and I'm sending you so much love and holding you in a very safe space. I would love your comments today, you guys. I would really appreciate your likes. I would really, really appreciate some new subscribers so that these messages can reach more people in the collective and benefit them all in a stronger way, so that we can all grow and move forward together with a deeper understanding of what the cosmos is bringing into our lives energetically and asking of us in a spiritual and energetic way. So, all my love, and we will speak again very, very soon.